Hello guys, welcome back to another video here on the driver page. We are doing a custom setup today for the UMP modifieds at Arrowwood. I'm going to run some hot laps here and show you how I run the track, and then I will give you my setup towards the end of the video. So let's get into some practice. Alright guys, 1 and 2 you can kind of go wide open all the way through right here. Not left. 3 and 4 you have to lift a little bit getting in, just to not to upset the car for some reason. The car gets really upset. Right there, for some reason, I don't know why, but it does. All right, guys, as you can see, you can run down the end of the 18 820s. You can get them probably lower than that if you really run the track and get used to running that line. But that's the line I'm using right now to run this track, and that's where I've gotten down to a 12.822. The goal time in Legendary is 18:12.820, and I've got to an 8:22. I've got a little bit better to get, just a little bit. And I can hit the goal time in Legendary. But anyways, here's my setup for my custom race setup for, what track is this? Arrowwood. Oh God. The camber angle on the left front is 6.0. Spring rate's 360. I got 3030 on the shock bump and shock rebound. Tire pressure's at 10. Camber angle is a negative 6.5 on the right front, 340 spring rate, 3.0 on the shock bump and shock rebound. Tire pressure is at 14.0. Of course, like always, it's a 54.5 and a 55 on the cross weight and the left weight. I maxed them out. Ride height's a negative 0.25. As always, 30 degrees on the wheel lock. My rear end gear ratio, now here's the big deal I found out in the past couple of days, guys, is I've tried to up my gear ratio to get it to where it's just like, if I run one gear, it's hitting the rev limiter. If I go a gear under, it's not. I've tried to run tracks like that. Come to find out, you can actually go faster if you go several gears lower than what the max you can run is. You don't want to go to the right at the rev limiter. I've backed off. Like, I think I run a 510 at this track, and that is like almost hitting the rev limiter. A 5 or a 510, I can't remember. But anyways, you can see that I backed it off to a 460, and that's where I'm running these laps at. On the rear, I got the J-bar height at 20, 1250 on the rear end. The ride height's a negative. The ride height is 0.25 negative. The rear weight's 55.5%. The spring rate on the right rear is 330. Shock bump is 3.0. Shock rebound is 3.0. Tire pressure is 14. Tire stagger is 0. Spring rate on the left rear is 300. Shock bump is 3.0. Shock rebound is 3.0. And the tire pressure is 10. The only thing that I can consider changing to get just a little bit of speed out of this thing, and I'll try it here in a minute, is upping my rear weight. Now I've upped my rear weight before and it didn't help, but I didn't run enough laps to get a really good nucleus on what it would be. So the only thing I would possibly do right now is up the rear weight to 57 and see what that does. But outside of that, I mean, it's really close. It's 18.82. I think driving line and driving wise, I can get there. Just being more consistent with my line and running a little better line. Outside of that, that's the setup, guys. I hope this has helped you. If it has, please hit that like button, guys. Leave me some comments. Let me know if this helped you at all. With that being said, we're going to go to the next video. Thanks for watching.